that a surplus of young people will drive economies and help pay for the old. So I'm stitching myself so we can continue this conversation about how the declining birth rates will affect and impact society. Okay, so let's start here. A society forced to orient around elder care is ill positioned to make transformative changes to combat climate change or ensure that young families have the support they need. On a level of raw politics, low birth rates lead to a gerontocracy. Already, the elderly vote at far higher rates than youth, and their policy preferences are far different. For instance, those who are baby boomers or older are much less likely to be concerned about climate change or want to do something aggressive about it. This past election, though, has shown that young folks are excited about politics or informed about politics. And young people versus old people will be butting up against each other. It's not going to always be D versus R. It's going to be how is that money spent. The older folks are going to be voting to keep provisions that keep them safe. Because if we have to start spending money to keep the earth, keep our country running, that's going to cost money. And that's going to come out of things that might have gone towards the elderly. But the people of right now, young people of right now who have young families or who might want families, are recognizing that the society that we have as of right now is not conducive or necessarily safe environmentally or physically because of the violence to bring families and children into this world. So what is going on in the country? Infrastructure, housing, childcare needs to be addressed, and that costs money. So young people, if things are not voted on, if policies are not created that impact young people and these costs, the birth rates will continue to fall off a cliff. Look at this. This is a graph that is showing where we are. So the high point in 1957 is the baby boom peak. Where this last fall off, 2020, 3.6 million, and this trend line is coming down. So people should be concerned because the trend line is coming down, and we're not at replacement rate right now. We are below replacement rate at about 1.6 on children per woman on average, and it's falling. It's been declining. There is no one fixable issue undergirding the U.S. birth rate decline. It's our work structure, our lack of child care infrastructure, our student debt. I'll probably need a part 3